Okay. Crude oil, no idea what it wants to do. I think yesterday I spoke about how I wanted to see price go and attack the previous week high. It didn't do that, and then it came back down. And I think I spoke, we might get some reaction off from here. That is still likely to send price up, but the way price moved down, maybe they might use the gap and then send it lower during this New York session. I don't know. So my advice is maybe stay away from crude oil today. Okay, stay away from crude oil today. If we get any move above this high, then you can look for longs to go here. Okay, if you get any move above this high, which is 60.85, then you can look for longs to go up here. All right, so that is that for the crude oil market. ES, yesterday we had a big move. I was anticipating to see if they can close above the previous day side. That couldn't happen, but overnight price did gap up, so that was a positive thing, and I'm looking for a continuation. They're gonna use this gap and then send price higher. This down candle is, from what I'm seeing, they might close above that, and that will become the first area of accumulation. And with this, I'm suspecting that we will be coming up here because we are rejecting that previous week low, right? So they will aim for the previous week high. They might not do all of that this week. If they do all of that this week, that would be great, because on the weekly chart, that will give us a close above previous week high, which is still, like I said, the case for price to continue going up, because it's this time of the year that price needs to go up anyway. All right, so yeah, that is what we are expecting price to do. So look forward for that continuation. So this New York session, you can actually anticipate a buy on the you can anticipate a buy on the ES. Okay, let's go over here. That's the dollar Swiss. Dollar Swiss is doing great. From the 3 months perspective, now you can see how price is now still likely gonna go up here. So the same level that we discussed the last time, that move, last week's move, was just manipulation, right? Which is very, very, very scary if you are in here. But yeah, seasonal tendencies doesn't lie. Okay, I spoke about why price is still likely gonna go up. So with today's candle or this week's candle closing above that, that is very, very good for a confirmation to aim for the 0.81722 level. All right, so look for higher prices. Yesterday I think I gave you the fair value gap, that they were going to use that to send price higher. Okay, and they did that nicely. Same thing here, they might use that to send price higher, especially on the H4. Once this candle closes above that, it will be similar to this. So 10, 6, 2, close, buy that. That'll be 6, 10, and then 2. You buy that, and then price will expand higher. Dollar yen, we did trade to that level, and next upside objective, they've gone through that fair value gap on the daily. So next upside objective will be 158.87. 158.87. So again, look for continuation to the upside. Australian dollar, they've managed to take out that low nicely yesterday, but this is the one that I'm looking for. So this morning I did look for a potential setup, so that is what is here. I'm looking forward for a move down to attack this low. It's actually that low, don't go too much. Okay, that equal low, and then that will seal the deal. But once we take out that, maybe a pullback might happen, and then we will drop further. Okay, because there's nothing in here. So if you look over there, there's nothing. Okay, so if we go below this low, the one that I've highlighted over here, we want to see aggressive candle. So this New York session, I'm expecting some crazy big candle like we had yesterday on Australian dollar to wipe out the low properly. Okay, and then that will confirm a continuation to the downside. If we go and we reject immediately, that is not good. Okay, if we go and reject immediately, that is not good. So I'll be expecting them to go and then attack that low with speed, and then will give us a confirmation of heading for these lows or these lows, and then probably trading somewhere down here. All right, but let's take it one at a time. For now, 0.64406 level. Okay, so that is that. Dollar CAD is also doing amazing. I spoke about this whole move to the downside being a buy. We are likely gonna go up here, so another opportunity. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, my bad. So as I was saying, we have this down candle. If we close above it, again, potential buy. It looks like it's accumulating here. Okay, that was the last up candle prior to the move down. So they are accumulating in there. 1.41409, that will be the upside objective. So look for a continuation to the upside. Okay, so with that done, let's move on to the crypto market. Oops. So with the crypto market, nothing really has changed. Like I said, we need to be patient for smart money to come in, or those big players to come in. I think they've started. Okay, I can see their footprint coming in. So this went up, came back down, took out the low, and then rejected. It has failed to break the up candle, but these are signs of smart money entering the market. Now, it doesn't look like it's gonna just drop and then quickly reject. It looks like they might accumulate, meaning price is gonna go maybe a little bit sideways and then it will pop, something like this. Maybe something like this. It's gonna go sideways and then it will move up, rather than just dropping like here and then quickly going up, because the way price is behaving here, that is what it looks like. So keep an eye. I think we will be going up very soon on the Bitcoin, and that will obviously affect the others. Okay, so Ethereum, we are also in discount. We are not far from that 618, so maybe Ethereum will move lower one more time to get to the 618 before it actually goes up. Solana, I don't think this is a move up yet. They might manipulate it back down one more time to attack this low. So I don't think the buy, this move here, is actually a buy. It might go one more time down. 126.03, and that is the ideal level. Okay, so wait for that. XRP, we're actually not doing anything with that. Hype, I'm looking forward for a move to the downside to attack these equal lows over here. This looks like a nice pullback, hence a sell on Hype. That's the dealing range. A sell on Hype would be ideal going forward. Chachki, nothing really is happening, so we're gonna still wait for something to happen. Now, everything looking at Bitcoin is a waiting game. Let's wait to see when the big players are gonna start coming in and then rejecting. AI16, I think I've already mentioned that one too. Price is hovering around the low, and it might take out that low, it might not. It's currently at 0. You cannot see my screen, but I'm seeing it over here. It's currently at 0.18, and yeah, we have about few pips away from rebalancing a big move. 0.012. Once we get there, it does match up with what Bitcoin is doing. So very soon we're gonna get a big move, and all these cryptos are gonna go up. November, from the last time I remember I traded Bitcoin, that was 2021, if I'm not mistaken. 2021, we had a big drop on Bitcoin, but then it resumed and went back up again. Let me see if I can bring that one up. I shorted here. That's it. I shorted here, and then it came all the way down. But again, Bitcoin has not been around for long, so I don't know if it's a seasonal thing. If it's a seasonal thing, then we might keep going a little bit, but this is what I'm anticipating, because we had this low to this high. Okay, and then price came to discount and then started rejecting. Back then we were extremely bullish, so price actually came down more before resuming going up. But this time we are not. Okay, we are in a bull run, So the December period can be when price resume going up, which is not far away in the next 2 weeks. Okay, that's why I said price might consolidate somewhere down here before going up. Okay, so keep an eye, be patient, let price show us, and then we can engage. Okay, all right, let's go back to dollar index and then see what is happening. Oops, not that one. Okay, so I think they have some news event and it looks like they are manipulating. This is typical, almost taking out the high and then they are coming back down. It will resume going, it will resume to go back up. So don't fall for this move. If anything, today might be just a down candle and then they go up, but I don't think that will be the case. This is just manipulation and then price will resume going up. Okay, so watch the New York session from 2 p.m. going. This is just the 1:30 news probably, so watch from 2 o'clock going. Now at 2 we don't want to see them close below this. So if they do close, then don't look for the shorts on the foreign currencies. Okay, if we close below it, don't look for the shorts. Be done for this week, and then next week we can go back in again, because it might be pulling back before going for that high. Definitely that high needs to go, but they might manipulate before doing it. Okay, all right, so that is all I have for you for today. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you same time tomorrow for another session. Take care.